Okay, week 4 of English 12. This week we're going to continue reading The Merchant of Venice. We're almost done. Um, and this week we're going to focus on comparing Portia and Shylock, which are two very interesting characters in the play. Both have certain amounts of power, and both have reasons that other characters might be prejudiced against them. One because of his religion, and one because of her gender. So it's going to be interesting to kind of compare the two and how they manage to uh, exist in this time period, and how they gain power and lose power among the other characters and situations. So start by reading, of course, and listening to The Merchant of Venice Act 4, second to last act. And answer the questions and actively learn. I hope you're using those audio files also to listen to the reading as you read along. Then you'll take a check your understanding quiz. Remember, this is just for your benefit, not graded. You will also then take a quiz, and it's in 2 parts. So this is the first part, more the multiple choice, to see if you understand what you're reading. Then you're going to watch these 2 presentations on how to write paragraphs, some student examples of what was done right, what could be improved, and watch this focused response to literature follow-up to give you some more information on how to write an essay response um, to anything, but basically about literature. How to write a focused response that answers the question effectively that you're being asked. And then you'll have a chance to do that. You'll have a writing portion of the quiz where you'll be asked a question about The Merchant of Venice, and you'll be asked to write a paragraph using what we've learned about how to effectively write a paragraph response in an essay prompt. At the end of the week, we have this presentation on poetic rhyme and meter, because that's a big deal in Shakespeare, of course, and you'll have a quiz based on that resource. And then at the end, there's a really interesting essay on comparing Portia and Shylock, both as outsiders of Venice. Neither of them are in the mainstream in Venice of that time. They're both considered outsiders, and this kind of explores that and some of the prejudices that they would need to overcome. And then there's a forum discussion where you're going to be asked to comment on some of that comparison between Portia and Shylock. So that is our discussion this week. Next week we'll be finishing up our reading, and also you'll be performing some memorized lines from The Merchant of Venice. So make sure you're looking for passages that are interesting to you that you would like to memorize and perform for next week. And that's it for this week. Let me know if you have any questions.